A City News exclusive now. At 6, we introduce you to event planner Marianne Henderson. Only in business for 11 months, fraud artists took her for more than $50,000. While upset with herself over being taken, she is also angry at her bank. She feels it failed to protect her by allowing a bad check to be deposited. A legitimate argument, many would think, but not the law.
This is the automatically generated one that I got after I reported the case. Very nicely, Mrs. and sirs and madams.
Still reeling from the possibility a scam artist had taken her for tens of thousands of dollars by posing as a company wanting her to organize a film premiere party for them in Toronto, Henderson was delivered the knockout blow by her bank, TD. She was told she was on the hook for the missing $52,000.
Apparently, I should have done more. I should have contacted the other institution where the money is coming from to make sure that the check is legit, which I don't really understand how I'm supposed to do that. I'm not a bank.
What happened was that Henderson deposited a check from the alleged scammers, Stonyway Films of Vancouver. She says she waited more than 5 days for the bank to clear the check and then used the money to pay the supposed guest speakers. You thought the money was good?
Yes, of course. Legitimately, I mean, once the money is in my account and they said it's fine and I can use it, I thought they did their job. I thought they did their checks, and I thought that everything's good to go.
Most people would think the same, except for the fine print. TD and other banks we checked have a protection clause. For TD, it is the last paragraph. It reads, "After the expiry of the hold period, you may access the funds. However, our release of the funds to you does not mean that the check or other instrument cannot be returned for another reason. If it is returned after the hold period, we may charge the amount of the check or other instrument to your account."
Ultimately, it's really up to the client of the bank, the consumer. You've got to exercise your due diligence. You've got to be extra careful because really at the end of the day, no one is going to protect your own money more than yourself.
Defense lawyer Jordan Donich says there are some things you can do to protect yourself. Donich says a simple one is to let the check sit longer than the required time to ensure it is legitimate. Also, for smaller amounts, he says, do e-transfers. Donich says what may help Henderson is that she says she realized something was amiss on a Saturday, and when she contacted TD, was told the fraud department was closed. It didn't get back to her until Tuesday. By then, too late.
The fact that the banks were notified and put on notice that this could be a fraudulent check, that something may be wrong here, is certainly something that could help her in a future legal action.
We've been in contact with TD, and tonight they responded with this email. "This is a really complex situation, and we need time to talk to a few different departments. We are going to work through this in the coming days and be in touch with our customer directly." Small consolation for Henderson. She and her husband are expecting their first child any day now, and she fears this could destroy the company she launched less than a year ago.
I've managed to not put any more strain on my family, and they just tossed me in front of the bus. So I don't know what to do.